Good afternoon, Superstone Mill teachers. Whether you're new to Superstone Mill or you're a wily old veteran, campus instruction, aka the grade book, is a topic that we can all use a basic refresher on. So we're going to take this time this afternoon and talk about some simple, basic topics that pertain to the grade book. So sit back, relax, most importantly, pay attention. The first thing we're going to talk about are just some basic navigation tips. So we're going to watch this short video, and after, we're going to pause to allow any questions or comments.
This video will help teachers understand basic navigation within campus instruction. The Control Center is the campus instruction landing page. The hamburger menu in the upper left corner of the screen toggles the menu outline off and on. The app switcher at the top of the menu allows you to move between campus instruction, where your classroom-related tools are, campus community, where additional information regarding the use of campus can be found, and campus tools, where you may have rights to use tools that are not classroom-related, such as special education or behavior. Use the app switcher on the upper right side of the Campus Tools screen to get back to campus instruction. The menu outline contains the tools teachers use to perform classroom functions such as attendance taking, viewing rosters, and entering gradebook information. The year and calendar selected in the toolbar set the context for which course sections you see in campus instruction. If you work at multiple schools or have access to past or future calendars, you can switch context to view information for those calendars here. Select the question mark to get help related to the tool you're currently using, search for help, or navigate to campus community to access the help resources there. Use the icon at the far upper right of your screen to access your account settings. Here, you can set preferences for whether you want campus to open campus instruction or campus tools when you first log in. You can also set preferences for how student-related information displays in different areas to which you have access. If available, you can set preferences for which notifications you wish to receive. When finished using Campus, always remember to log off. This video demonstrated basic navigation in campus instruction.
So now, if there are any questions about the basic navigation functions, please ask your questions now. Hopefully we were able to answer all questions. So now let's get into understanding the basic functionalities of the campus gradebook. Before we get into creating assignments and scoring assignments, let's just talk about overall what the campus gradebook looks like and what its functions are.
Campus Gradebook allows teachers to easily enter assignment scores and track student progress. From this tool, teachers can create assignments. The Assignment Detail Editor requires the teacher to include assignment information, section details, and scoring alignment. Teachers can insert assignment templates created at the school or district level and fill out the information accordingly. Once teachers receive student submissions, they can enter scores, assignment flags, and comments. In the case of online submissions, some scores will automatically be imported into the campus gradebook. The turned-in flag is marked when a student submits work through quick assessments or an online submission coming from Infinite Campus. Features may or may not be present when integrating with certain third-party learning companies. The assignment editor may have additional buttons and functionality in the For Teachers and For Students section, depending on the district's integration with third-party vendors. In addition, teachers can use the Fill functionality to enter assignment scores in mass. By default, students and guardians will see this information in the Campus Parent Portal and Campus Student as soon as it's available. The gradebook accommodates both traditional grading and standards-based learning. Traditional grades are calculated with points and grading scales, while standards-based learning is evaluated with rubric scores and proficiency estimates. Proficiency estimates show student mastery of standards over time. Teachers can view student performance in embedded graphs, statistics, and pass-fail color coding for both traditional and standards-based grading. This information displays in real time, allowing teachers to adjust their curriculum as needed to best meet the needs of their learners. This video provided an overview of Campus Gradebook. If functionality is unavailable, please contact your system administrator.
So let's pause once again for any questions about the overall functionality of the Campus Gradebook. I hope all questions were answered and I hope everyone is clear. Let's talk about how to create assignments in campus instruction.
After categories have been created, assignments can be added and organized into them. One way to add assignments is through the gradebook. Open your gradebook, filter to the term and section you want, click Add. Fields titled in red with an asterisk must be filled. Add an assignment name and an abbreviation, which will display in the gradebook. By default, the assignment displays on the portal. You can deselect that option if you wish. Change the assigned and due date if you wish. Assignments will be organized by due date, or you can use Gradebook Sequence to manually change their order. If you're using student groups, you can elect to align the assignment to a specific group of students. Use Add Remove if you'd like to align the assignment to multiple sections you teach. Use the X to the left of a section to remove it from the list. You can change the assigned and due dates if you wish. Select the category to which the assignment is to be aligned. Ensure the correct grading task is selected. Choose a scoring type of points if you're grading a task based on total point values. Enter the point value of the assignment. The default weight of 1 can be changed if you wish. If you're aligning this assignment to a standard, choose rubric if you want to score the assignment based on the rubric assigned to the standard. When finished, save. Continue adding assignments or close assignment detail. The assignment appears in your gradebook. Click on the assignment abbreviation if you wish to edit it. This video demonstrated how to add a basic assignment.
If there are any questions, now is the time to ask. Okay, hopefully everybody got their questions answered. Now let's move on. We've created assignments. We've learned how to do that. Now let's learn how to score assignments.
There are multiple ways to score an assignment from within the gradebook. Select the term, section, and task that holds the assignment you want to grade. Collapse grade totals if you want to see just your assignments. Hover over the assignment's abbreviation to see details. One way to score is to click on an empty cell and enter a grade. To see more scoring options, expand the assignment. Any comments or flags you enter on a score appear in the portal and on reports. Multiple flags can be assigned to a score. You can sort students by the flags assigned to them, for example, to display only those who have turned in an assignment that you are now ready to grade. Fill scores can be used to mass assign scores and comments to all students who haven't been scored yet, or all students who are not absent and haven't been scored. Multi-score expands on the fill scores capabilities. This is especially helpful when an assignment is aligned to multiple standards. The horizontal fill tool allows the same score to be recorded across the assignment for the selected student. Turning on rapid scoring lets teachers who want to use tab and arrow keys navigate more quickly between students and fields. Always remember to save scores in your gradebook before navigating away from it. This video demonstrated how to enter assignment scores.
Once again, let's pause for any questions. We are in the age of differentiation, and with that comes the opportunity in Infinite Campus to create assignments just for small groups. So we're going to learn how to make assignments for groups of students at one time.
Within a course section, smaller learning groups can be created in the Student Groups tool. Once student groups are created, assignments can be assigned to specific student groups. Select the section that needs student groups created for. Student groups that already exist appear in the Select a Group drop-down list. This section does not have any student groups already created. Let's create a group of students that are to receive the same assignment. Enter the student group name. This name will appear in assignments and in the gradebook. The active checkbox is marked by default. Deselect this checkbox to exclude the group from appearing in assignments in the gradebook. Assignments cannot be assigned to inactive groups. To add students to this group, click the blue link Add next to the student's name. If the student was added by accident, simply click Remove to take the student out of that group. Below a student's name, you can view other groups that the student is assigned to. This student does not belong to any groups, so this text does not appear. If you want to view basic demographic data and contact information on an individual student, click on the student's name. From here, you can print their information or go back to the previous screen. When the appropriate students are added to the new group, click Save. The screen is refreshed back to the student group roster list. A list of students in a group can be viewed by clicking the group name in the Memberships column. A read-only list appears. When a student group needs to be modified, select the group from the drop-down list. The group can be deleted, the name can be changed, or made active or deactive, and students can be added or removed from the group. Select back to return to the student group roster list. In this lesson, you learned how to group students who should receive the same assignments.
If there are any questions pertaining to how to group students, please ask your questions now. Super Stone Mill teachers, let's have some fun. Let's practice with what we just learned about grouping students who should receive the same assignment. So, I need you to log into Infinite Campus, click on Instruction, and then we're going to practice grouping students. I want you to follow along. So first, student groups provide a way to sort students with the course section. This allows the creation of different assignments for each group. So we're going to start by selecting student groups.
What are you doing?
The class roster displays for the selected course section. If a student is already a member of a group, the student name will display in the membership column. For example, John Michaels would like to create a new lab group for his Physics A course section. So we're all going to click New. Teachers must enter the description name in the student group name field. So we're going to click the student group name field. Lab Group B has been entered as the student group name. The active checkbox will be marked by default. Marking this box will make the student group inactive. From the student roster, students may be added to the new group by clicking the Add link. Students who are already assigned to a group will have the group name displayed under their student number. If desired, students may be added to multiple groups. For Rebecca Adams, we're going to click Add. So you click Add on one of your students. For Aaron Betterman, I'm going to select Add. You click another student. So I finished adding students to Lab Group B. If a student was added to the group in error, Students may select the remove link. So since I have my group made, and so do you, now let's click Save. Now, Lab Group B appears in the membership columns for the students who were just added. Teachers may select a group name in the membership column to view all students who are members. To edit any student group created for a course section, students must choose the name from the Select a Group dropdown. Since I'm John Michaels, I've successfully created a new student group in my Physics A course section. Now, to learn how to create an assignment for a student group, we're going to select button 1. So here we go, we're going to talk about creating assignments for a student group. It says teachers may create an assignment for a selected group of students by selecting a group name from the student group dropdown. All of the students will be exempt from the assignment. So if you have any questions, or now you can practice for a few minutes, let's take this time to do that. Now, Superstone Mill Stallion teachers, we have come to the most important part of our workshop: posting grades. Raise your hand if you've been invited to one of Miss Stevens' posting parties in the past. Hopefully, by utilizing this tool, you will avoid receiving any other invitations from here on out. So, let's pay attention, let's take notes, let's do whatever we got to do in order to understand clearly what is about to happen.
The Gradebook tool allows teachers to post grades for grading tasks and/or standards. Before grades can be posted, the grading window needs to be opened by district staff. This is either done on the Grading Tasks or Standards tab in Scheduling, Courses, Grading Tasks, or Standards, or within the Grading Window wizard in Grading and Standards, Grading Window. First, ensure that the correct term, section, and grading task, or standard, have been selected from the appropriate dropdowns. Notice that the in-progress columns display the scores that the students have earned so far in class. It shows the total points, out of the total points possible, the current percent being earned, and the grade. To post these scores, click the word Post from the top of the grade column. A window appears asking the teacher to verify where the grade should be posted. If the grade should be posted to a different term or grading task, make the appropriate changes with the drop-downs provided. For example, a teacher may want to post the in-progress grades to a midterm grading task. When ready, click OK to post the grades. A message appears indicating that the teacher must save in order for the posted grades to take effect. The posted grades will now be displayed in the posted columns. If the district allows, you may change the grade. For example, a teacher may want to change a grade from failing to incomplete or no credit. If necessary, teachers may modify the grade percentage. Doing so will automatically change the grade based on the grading scale selected for the grading task and grade calc options. Report card comments may also be entered. If the canned comments are enabled in settings, teachers can type their own custom comment for a student and add a comment from the list of canned comments to the same student. To do so, click the CC link. The canned comments window appears. A preview of the report card comment displays at the top. Teachers can either enter the code for a comment, if known, to add it, or select the corresponding checkbox. Multiple canned comments may be selected if desired. Click Add Comments once comments are selected. Teachers may also use the Fill link at the top of the report card comments column to add a comment for all students or students without any report card comments. A confirmation window appears, indicating that all students will be updated. Click OK to continue. Standard scores.
If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Okay, Superstone Mill Stallion teachers, I hope you learned a lot today. And for those who are familiar with this, hopefully this was a good refresher for you. If you need any other assistance, please refer to this screencast. Also, you may consult Mr. Smith or Ms. Stevens when the screencast does not help you. Thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day.